If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Now, as y'all can see by the post, right, or by the tweet, I should say, the brother NLE Choppa has said that, these gruesome videos that they put out to us, you know what I mean, the police trying to be transparent or whatever, but these videos are gruesome, and not only that these videos create a low vibration. These videos create hate. These videos create anger. These videos create fear, right? And it creates a negative vibration, within the people that got to consume these videos. And especially for us, African Americans, right? Because we see these videos like this time and time again, to the point where some of us, right, has got numb to these type of videos. Now, allow me to say this right here. Throughout my years of living, I done seen so many of these videos that it's a shame. I'm talking about, man, it's a shame. Like, time and time again, like, you constantly seeing brothers on the TV getting whooped by the police, brothers on the TV getting shot by the police, brothers on the TV getting killed by the police. And it affects us all in some type of way. For an example, let me share something with y'all. When George Floyd died, right, when he was killed by the Minneapolis Police Department, and when I seen that brother laying there begging for help, pleading for help, asking this officer, hey man, I can't breathe, like pleading, begging, I'm sorry, calling for his mama, it did something to me. I'm talking about, y'all, when I was watching that video, I was sitting there with my woman and I just started crying. Now, as men, y'all know, like, men, we try to, we don't want to cry in front of our woman and things like that. We want to, because we men, right? But I couldn't help it, though. It just came up out of me, and I was crying like a baby. I'm talking about, y'all know that, all that, I was crying like that, right? And the reason why I was crying, though, it wasn't because of, I was sad and, I had, I was sad. It wasn't the sad thing. I was crying because I was tired of watching this over and over and over again to my people. I was crying because I wanted to take action. I wanted to do something bad to somebody in the police department. I wanted to get George Floyd's get back for him because they killed him, right? And what made me cry is that I knew I couldn't do it. As much as I wanted to, as much as all the anger and hate that I felt towards the Minneapolis Police Department, I knew there was nothing that I could do. And if I did do something, that it would be in vain. I cried because I understood that we are not together enough to be demonstrating them type of measures. And not only that, for them to be successful. That day that I watched that happen to that brother, I just lost it, man. I'm talking about, like, I really, really wanted to do something, but I couldn't. And that's what had me crying, because it's like, man, I want to help this brother. Man, I want to get back for him. But I knew I couldn't. I got a family. I got children. I got to think about them. And all these things was holding me back from doing something that I wanted to do, that I just bust out in tears. And the truth be told, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, after the tears and all that, I felt some relief. Not about what happened to George Floyd, but just relief within myself, like I had let something out. I had let something go. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So when the young brother NLE Choppa, when he talk about what these videos do to us, he ain't lying. He ain't lying at all. For us that care, for us that have a love and compassion for their people. These videos, y'all, I understand that everybody want to see what's going on and stuff like that. But can you imagine if that was one of your family members that the whole world was watching? The police beat him to death. Then not only that, laugh about it, talk about it like his life means nothing. Then not only that, for the Memphis Police Department to try to sweep it up under the rug like your family member life is nothing. Can you imagine going through that if you was the mother, the father, the grandmother? Now, allow me to say this right here, right? Because I don't want nobody to get me wrong. A lot of people say, well, you know, he probably did something. A lot of people say George Floyd, you know, he did some robberies and he held a gun to. Look, I don't agree with none of that. Anything that anybody did that's wrong, I don't agree with that, right? But in this case right here, they are saying that this brother did nothing wrong. Y'all know what the internet is saying? I can't confirm this, but y'all know what the internet is saying? Why this whole thing happened? The internet is saying that the brother Tyre, right, worked at FedEx. While working at FedEx, he runs into Demetrius Haley, one of the police who was arrested and was charged for killing him, ex-girlfriend. I don't know if it was his girlfriend at the time. I don't know, right? But Tyre and this woman developed a sexual relationship. And Demetrius Haley, the police officer, didn't like that. And being that he didn't like that, Tyre and Demetrius was at odds with each other, arguing, you know, talking crazy to one another. Y'all know how it go down. To the point where this police believed that, or felt that, he wanted some get back because this man done slept with his woman. So now he want to beat the man up. And that's why, I mean, like, if this is true, y'all, because if y'all can remember in my last video, I was saying that they ain't even know the man's name. They just pulled him out the car. They ain't even give him a chance to even get his ID. They didn't even ask for his ID, right? That right there would somehow explain that they already knew who he was. That's why they didn't have to, you know, ask for his ID or none of that type of stuff, right? They already knew. Oh, this the dude right here. Let's go get him. Now, throughout my years of living, I done seen it all, y'all. And what I mean by that is that, you know, a brother will lie. You know what I'm saying? A brother will lie to the gang. You know, he can go to the gang and say, or to the police and say, hey, man, you know, it's this dude, man. He been causing problems with my mama, man. You know what I'm saying? He robbed my mama a year ago, man, and I want to get some get back. You know, you tell the gang that. You tell your friends that. Hold on, man, we got to, no, he robbed your mama. No, we can't. When in all reality, it's not even about the mama. It's about this fool's girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? Men do tricky stuff like that. All behind a woman. So, like I said before, y'all, allow me to say this right here. I don't know how true this is, but this is what's coming out down there in Memphis. Memphis is saying that it's more to the story and that it had nothing to do with no traffic stop. It ain't had nothing to do with no driving impaired or nothing. It's all over a woman. Now, y'all know how I am. I like to be balanced with this thing, right? Now, I'm going to say this right here. If it was behind a woman, I don't understand why the brother Tyre didn't make that known when they was jumping him. Why the brother Tyre never said, hey, Demetrius, man, you wrong for this, bruh. Demetrius, you trying to beat on me behind this woman. You know? Hey, man, why y'all doing this, man? Demetrius the one, he just trying to have y'all beat on me all because I was having sex with his woman. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I would like to believe that at some point when he recognized that Demetrius was there, that he would have made it known that, hey, me and Demetrius know each other. Y'all feel what I'm saying? And just, to put the other police up on game, like, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all know each other like that? Like, what's going on? But that never did happen. So like I said before, like, this is a story that's coming out in Memphis. I don't know if it's a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but it's hitting the internet. And I just want to, provide y'all with some of the information that's coming out of Memphis, right? But allow me to say this right here, y'all. The brother NLE Choppa touched on something. And when he said that, us continuous to watch these videos, continually to watch these videos, that it create anger, hate, and fear, he's not lying. Because I know a lot of y'all probably felt one of those emotions, if not all three. A lot of brothers, when they see stuff like this, they want to do something. So, like I said before, I understand that we want to know what's going on and stuff like that. But I believe that for these type of videos, I believe we got to lead this up to the family. You know what I'm saying? I believe that we got to let the family decide if they want the world to see what happened to their family member versus, the police station or whoever having the last say in something like that. Because it's damaging. And not only that, it causes anxiety. I'm talking about, come on, like, listen, I can be driving, y'all. I got license, I got insurance, I ain't got no guns, I ain't got no drugs in the car, I ain't got nothing in the car. But when the police get behind me, palms start sweating, I'm nervous, heart start beating. Why? I ain't doing nothing wrong. I don't have nothing. But just because of the trauma of watching over and over again of the police harming black people in cars, causes me to have this anxiety, causes me to have this fear. Y'all see what I'm saying? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all probably don't. But if you living in the hood and you done dealt with the police and you done seen this type of stuff firsthand, I'm not just talking about on TV, but you done seen them beat your cousin like that, your father like that, beat your mother, your girlfriend like that, you gonna have some type of anxiety when the police get behind you. Why? Because you understand that this could be the end of your life just for getting pulled over. This hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. Before I depart, I would like to give a shout out to some of the donations that I received this week. Let me give a shout out to Big Red for the $9.99 super thanks. Let me give a shout out to Shaking the Shy for the $5 special thanks. Let me give a shout out to the brother Mr. Invictus for the $5 cash app. Let me give a shout out to Anthony Barkley for the $5 cash app. Let me give a shout out to the sister Belinda Mihai for the $3 cash app. And let me give a shout out to the brother Jeff Marks for the $25 Venmo and the sister Yvette Sherrod for the $10 Zelle. I really appreciate y'all for donating to the channel. If you're feeling generous, donate to the channel. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed already, hit that like button. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. This hood educated, not lame related. Peace.